What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to WWE 2K19 AI Universe Mode. This is Raw is War, Week 12 here in Germany. I am being joined by the owner of Raw is War. Raw is War. And this is the final Raw is War before the upcoming Raw is War exclusive pay-per-view. Everyone on the card tonight wanting to build some momentum, title or no title, going in to the pay-per-view, because pay-per-views is where shit goes down. But we are starting off week 12 with one-on-one action.
We've got Drew McIntyre versus the British Bulldog.
Very similar to last week, the Scottish Psychopath in singles action up against a WWE legend, but it's not Sheiky Baby. This time it is the all-powerful British Bulldog. And here we go, singles action.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
The following contest is a knockout match. The first superstar to knock out their opponent will win the match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 256 pounds, the British Bulldog.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Scotland versus Britain, starting off Raw is War Week 12. But oddly enough, we're in Germany.
And we're underway.
That's a lot of countries right there.
Yes, it is. And McIntyre trying to get a shot to the gut and right away, but Bulldog hitting a picture-perfect drop kick to the Scottish Psychopath. And I believe this is the British Bulldog's debut. McIntyre, though, showing off the strength. McIntyre getting a victory last week, trying to build up his confidence going into his final World Heavyweight Championship match against the lunatic French Dean Ambrose. Do you think McIntyre will be able to come up with a victory here again this week?
Well, if he showed off what he showed off last week, it should prove well for him.
And the ref going down, being flattened by one of these men. I don't even know, but Bulldog with the fall-away slam. This is a power match for sure. McIntyre putting down the Bulldog with the clothesline, and now we've seen this, the deadlift sit-out powerbomb. One, no. Not going to win that easily, especially against a legend like the British Bulldog. Now Bulldog coming back with a clothesline of his own. Bulldog kind of a wild card in this one. We have not seen too much from him, if anything at all, thus far in Universe Mode. Clothesline to the back of the neck. One. No.
I don't know if wild card describes him quite accurately. I mean, he's a powerhouse.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying wild card as in we haven't seen much from him on your show thus far.
That's true enough.
And now McIntyre shoulder block, putting the Bulldog to the mat. And the British Bulldog trying to roll out to the apron. McIntyre not allowing that to happen. Kick to the face. And now Bulldog sending McIntyre into the turnbuckle. Huge clothesline. Look at the biceps on the Bulldog. Not even a one count there. McIntyre with a fighting spirit. He tasted victory, and he's not going to let that pass him by. Now the forearm strike to the jaw. Oh, going for the Glasgow kiss, but Bulldog with the signature military press slam. Hooking the leg, one. No, only a 1 count, and Bulldog cannot believe it. And now, setting up. He was the master of the running power slam, and looks like we're gonna see it. Indeed we do. Hooking the leg, but McIntyre with the rope break. British Bulldog not paying attention. And that is not like him being the veteran he is.
A mistake like that could cost you an entire match.
And it might cost the Bulldog here, but rolling up McIntyre again. One. No. And again with a 1 count. And I think Bulldog is not only upset that McIntyre was able to kick out, but upset at himself for not seeing McIntyre's foot under the rope. Now picking up the Bulldog. No. British Bulldog still fighting back in full force. Oh, McIntyre, once again, you can see him rearing back to go for that Glasgow kiss, but once again, not working out for him. And now Bulldog slamming McIntyre's head off the turnbuckle. McIntyre looked like he was dazed before he hit the mat. Knee straight into the mat.
What is this?
Oh, Shelton Benjamin's music hitting. What does Benjamin have to do with this? And Bulldog looking down the rampway for Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard. And that distraction not working, but what does Shelton Benjamin have against the British Bulldog?
I don't know. It must be something pretty personal.
What is going on your show? This always happens. And now, oh my God, the strength by the Bulldog. Gorilla press slam. That distraction by Benjamin not working. Does Drew McIntyre just have like a bunch of dudes that's set up to like distract people for him?
Maybe he has a lot of friends backstage.
He doesn't seem like a guy who would have a lot of friends, but I mean, you may be right, who knows? But he's taking advantage of the match. Bulldog face first off the mat. Good God. Uh-oh, McIntyre now setting up for it. This would put the Iron Sheik away last week. Claymore to the face. 1, 2, 3. Your winner for the 2nd week in a row, Drew McIntyre.
That distraction just gave him just enough time to come up with a plan and execute it.
And he executed it to perfection, taking off the head of the British Bulldog for the 2nd week in a row, getting a victory. And that is what he needed headed in to the upcoming Raw pay-per-view.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And once again, McIntyre with the win. We will have to see as time goes on what will happen between Shelton Benjamin and the British Bulldog. But moving on with Week 12. And up next we have
the Sinister Rosemary versus the Heartthrob from Down Under, Toni Storm.
And Rosemary, former Raw Women's Champion, but Toni Storm overcoming the man last week and getting a victory over Becky Lynch after people thought she was probably dead, diving from the top rope to the outside, missing a headbutt face first into the floor. And Toni Storm getting up and still getting the victory over Becky Lynch. But this, dare I say, is a bigger challenge for her, at least in Universe mode. Rosemary, former champion.
Former champion indeed, but it's not the past that matters, it's the present.
And the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Women's singles action. Right here, right now.
Making her way to the ring from the pits of hell, Rosemary.
Sounds to me, guys.
And her opponent, from Auckland, New Zealand, Toni Storm.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the black and red on both sides of the ring. But they are not tag team partners, they are going one-on-one. And it will more than likely be a competitive match, starting off with a dragon screw leg whip from Rosemary. And Rosemary was quite the task for the current Raw Women's Champ, Ruby Riott, to put away. Rosemary a thorn in Riott's side for the longest time.
Yes, Rosemary isn't finished with that title scene just yet.
Well, she might be if she receives a loss here from Toni Storm. Now Storm with the elbow straight to the head, holding Rosemary still with her legs. And now Rosemary jawbreaker looking to come back here, going for the calf kick. Back and forth. Storm into the turnbuckle, double knee. Double knee, my leg, to the back of Storm.
Fuck you, Michael Cole.
But now Storm coming back with a jawbreaker and a forearm strike to the face. Oh my, that is just a dirty looking move, man.
Yeah, it's
That
not
elbow stomp. And now Storm looking for it again. Diving headbutt, good God. And Rosemary was in a sitting up position when she hit it. One. And Rosemary with the shoulder up. Thank God it wasn't to the outside, because that was bad.
Yeah.
And now Rosemary hitting that calf kick that she couldn't hit a minute ago. Picking up Storm off the mat. Spear! Spear! Breaking Toni Storm in half with that one. And now Rosemary looking for it. Red Wedding connecting.
That might be the end of this.
1, 2. And Toni Storm with the shoulder up. Not many women are able to kick out of that devastating Red Wedding. Toni Storm of the few that can. And now the Bukkake knee. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. And Rosemary now the one with the shoulder up. The knee. And now Toni Storm looking to end it. Kick to the gut, hooking the legs. Storm 0. 1. No, Rosemary kicking out at 1. That was Toni Storm's best shot.
Both these women have given it their best shots, but it doesn't seem to be enough for either of them.
Yeah, but oh my God, Jesus, Toni Storm not happy. But Rosemary kicking out at 1, man, 1. And now into the corner goes Rosemary, and Toni Storm with the European uppercuts. Good God. Across the ring, uppercut. She going for it again, uppercut. Off the ropes, drop kick, and she just dealt some major damage to Rosemary.
That was quite a number of uppercuts.
The knee! 1, 2, 3, and once again, your winner, Toni Storm. I thought Rosemary had this one when she hit that Red Wedding, but Storm just not giving in, fighting with all of her heart, and coming up with another victory.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch.
Here is your winner, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, definitely a force to be reckoned with in the Raw is War Women's Division.
She's here to show what she's made of, and she wants to be the best.
And we are moving on in the evening with Tornado Tag Team action.
We've got the New Day versus Rusev Day. Which day is more important?
Right, the battle of the days. And last week we had Kofi Kingston and Big E face off against The Bar in Tornado Tag action, and Cesaro able to knock out Kofi with a suicide dive, leading to the New Day losing. Can they pick their momentum back up here against Rusev Day? Or will Rusev Day actually be today and give luck to Rusev in Aiden English? We're about to find out.
WWE Universe! and feel the power. Please sit down, Byron. Please.
I can't help it. I got a goosebump parade running up and down my body. The New Day's here.
A goosebump parade.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
What day is today? That's right, you sing it loud and proud, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Rusev Day.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 519 pounds, Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev Day.
And here we go, battle of the holidays, the New Day and Rusev Day, ready to square off. And it is vital for the New Day to get a victory here to come back from last week, especially before the pay-per-view event. But Big E, with a Boston Crab applied to him already. And look at this, the two powerhouses of each team going at it, and the two quicker, smaller of the two teams going at it.
It's pretty apt, I have to say.
Rusev with a backbreaker as Kofi, picture perfect drop kick straight to the side of the head of Aiden English. Now Rusev with the strikes on the big man, Big E. Good God, what a slap. And there are just botches everywhere right now. Now Big E with a huge shot to the head of Rusev, putting him on the mat as Aiden hits the knees.
Multiple knees.
And now Aiden showing off the muscles.
Those musical muscles.
Indeed, and what an uppercut is Big E hitting a sit-out spine buster to Rusev. Now Aiden sending Kofi face first into the mat. Big E looks like he is getting pumped up. And Aiden Michinoku driver to Kofi. And look at English, rake of the eyes. Not surprising, English using underhanded tactics, and Big E already the big splash to Rusev.
Turn Aiden English around.
Yes, it did. Aiden felt that impact, but Rusev gonna fight back here. Not for long though. Big E picking Rusev up off the mat and looking for it. This match has not been going on long. Big ending to Rusev. Rusev can't be done already, right? But he is! And the New Day making quick work of Rusev Day here tonight in Germany.
It's clear it was a New Day and not Rusev Day on this day.
I mean, Rusev just can't catch a break. I mean, he won the U.S. title in my career, and they just pretended like it never happened.
Just like Rusev Day.
Here are your winners, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
New Day's feeling it, but I don't want to see Big E dance, so we are moving on in the evening, as up next is going to be quite interesting.
We've got the King of the Cruiserweights now versus Goldberg.
And Goldberg in a, I don't want to say heated rivalry lately with Demon King Finn Balor, the $1 Million Champion, but they have been going back and forth for that title. Neville having a match a few weeks ago against the World Heavyweight Champion Dean Ambrose and came up a little bit short, but how interesting is this? Up next, we've got the King of the Cruiserweights going one-on-one with Bill Goldberg.
Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 197 pounds, the King.
When you think of the Monday Night Wars, this man here, Goldberg, an integral part.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg.
And here we go for the first time ever. Neville versus Goldberg.
Never thought you'd see this.
Nope, but it is going down right before your very eyes here on Raw is War. And Goldberg already with the power, tossing Neville with an over-the-head belly-to-belly suplex. Neville, no slouch when it comes to power, also got lightning quick speed and agility. But is that enough to conquer Bill Goldberg? It was enough for Finn Balor.
I don't know. Maybe lightning strikes twice against Bill Goldberg, but it doesn't appear to strike right now.
I mean, what a victory it would be for Neville to come out with a win here. And look at that, there's that quickness coming into play against Goldberg. Goldberg definitely needs to watch out for that. And Neville now, Tiger suplex to Goldberg. Don't see that one too often. And now Neville locking up the arm of Goldberg, but receiving the huge shots to the ribs. And now the swinging neck breaker. And Goldberg is in no mood tonight. But Neville with the kick putting Goldberg onto the mat. Neville took a little bit too much time receiving a drop kick. Goldberg not getting all of it. Kick to the spine. Picking Goldberg up off the mat. Irish whip coming back. Neville dropping down. Going for a super kick and missing. And Goldberg with the big boot. No way. Oh, Goldberg looked like he was eyeing up Neville for the spear. And Neville now crucifix, putting Goldberg on the back of his head. Strike to the back. Neville just trying to put damage into Bill Goldberg. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Stomping on the arm, possibly setting up for that Rings of Saturn, and the King of the Cruiserweights headed to the top. Shooting star press. One. No. Oh my God. When you hit a shooting star press and your opponent kicks out at one, it's time to call it quits.
Yes. Goldberg may not be able to keep up quite yet, but he's not finished.
Nah, he may not be able to keep up with the quickness, but he's got the damage recovery to keep this one going for a long, long time. Now Goldberg sliding back into the ring, Neville following behind. Into the turnbuckle goes Bill Goldberg. Now Goldberg coming back. Oh, what a strike. Neville gonna fight back here. Into the turnbuckle. Goldberg to the top rope. Is Neville looking for that signature superplex. I believe he is. Goldberg, Neville on the top. Superplex connecting.
It's a long drop for Goldberg.
And the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And Neville heading back up once again. Elbow to the back. Neville jumped anyways. He didn't care if Goldberg was getting off his feet. Now Neville once again up to the top. Are we gonna see it? Red arrow to Goldberg. 1, 2, no. That was the best he had. What else does Neville have to do?
I don't know, but Goldberg hasn't used everything in his arsenal yet.
No, he is not. Running European uppercut. Goldberg down to the mat. Bionic elbow to the bald-ass head of Bill Goldberg. Now Goldberg with the quickness of his own. Wait, no way, he's not. Goldberg looking for it out of nowhere. Jackhammer. It's done. It's done. No, Neville with the rope break. This could be Neville's chance to come back in this one. He's got to make sure he uses it 100% effectively, but Goldberg here, back body drop, and a spine buster. Neville down on the mat. We're going to use those quick kicks to get control. Crucifix pin, 1, 2. Goldberg able to kick out. Once again, into the turnbuckle goes Goldberg, but back and forth we go. Neville, standing cutter.
No man wants to give up this match.
No, they do not. Now Goldberg into the turnbuckle again. Neville possibly looking for another superplex. I believe he is. Up to the top. Hooking up Goldberg. Superplex. And Goldberg, as tough as he is, has got to be wearing thin. 1, 2. And Goldberg with the shoulder up. Neville having no idea what he's got to do. But he's going to go for it one more time. But Goldberg slowly getting up to his feet. Neville having to come up with something else for the time being, running into a big boot.
It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Up on the shoulders of Goldberg, but Neville with a reverse DDT. Goldberg in perfect position.
Here he goes. Well executed.
But Neville, oh wait, Neville locking in the rings of Saturn on Bill Goldberg. Goldberg's not going to tap. Yes, he does! Goldberg tapping to the rings of Saturn.
It looks like it was just too much for Goldberg.
I cannot picture. We just saw Goldberg tap out.
Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed.
No, it should not.
This game is wrong.
I mean, all the punishment Goldberg took to his midsection. I mean, you can't blame any man, no matter how tough they are, for tapping out after being locked in the rings of Saturn, going through such a hellacious match.
It's Goldberg.
Well, you saw your boy tap out right in front of your very eyes.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that.
Here is your winner, the King.
The king of the cruiserweights, with possibly the biggest victory in his entire career in the WWE, Neville, standing tall over Bill Goldberg. And for your main event of the evening, another champion versus champion match.
The American Nightmare, Cody, a member of the Bullet Club, goes against the World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose.
That is right, the Intercontinental Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion. But Cody last week getting absolutely destroyed by Dean's Shield brethren in Roman Reigns. Cody not getting one bit of offense in, and Roman Reigns by the end of it knocking Cody completely out. Can Cody turn the tide and come out with a win, especially with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega in his corner? We will have to find out.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Matt Jackson. And from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Nightmare, Cody.
Here comes the Lunatic Fringe.
And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose.
And things not looking good for the Intercontinental Champion this week. I mean, last week, as said before, being absolutely destroyed by Roman Reigns, and this week going one-on-one with the World Heavyweight, the damn near unstoppable World Heavyweight Champion and the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Well, he does have the numbers advantage as usual.
Yeah, that is true, but the Bullet Club didn't even have a chance to get involved in the match last week, but Cody looking to get some offense in early on Dean Ambrose. And now, oh, Dean looking to take Cody's head off, but Cody with the Bulldog. Intercontinental Champion versus the World Heavyweight Champion in your main event of Week 12. Now back and forth between the two, and Dean with the lariat. And that absolutely took Cody's head off, and now Dean just looking to beat the hell out of Cody. But now has a grounded headlock. We have seen a lot of mat wrestling from the World Heavyweight Champion as of late. Don't know why, but it seems to be very effective.
It's got to keep you on your toes.
That is what Dean does, because as Michael Cole says, he's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. He's a lunatic. Oh my God.
Oh God.
And now Cody on the outside pacing back and forth. Oh, luring Dean in for a back elbow. And now Ambrose into the turnbuckle. Cody with a forearm strike. The Bullet Club cheering on the Intercontinental Champion at ringside. Now dragging Ambrose to the center of the ring, hooking the leg. One, only a 1 count there. Ambrose not going to go down this early on. Now Ambrose with the cross body and the lightning quick fists. Dean lining up Cody for a pinpoint kick to the chest. And now Cody the one kicking out at 1.
Just exchanging blows and pin attempts.
I mean, both of these men are singles champions here on Raw's War. Alley-oop bomb to the world champ. So both of them targets on their backs constantly. And they're putting targets on each other's backs in this one.
That's for sure.
And now Ambrose the one clotheslining Cody. And look at that. It's like looking in a mirror. Now picking the Intercontinental Champ up off the mat, but Cody fighting back here. Wait, out of nowhere, Crossroads! And that is very bad for the World Heavyweight Champion. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and Dean with the shoulder up. No one has been able to take down Dean Ambrose in so long. And wait a second. Cody taking off the turnbuckle pad, exposing the steel.
He thinks it might help him a bit.
I don't know, but Ambrose with another crossbody and raining down the fists. Now rolling Cody over. I think the ref did notice the turnbuckle pad missing. Now Ambrose setting up for the finish. And dirty deeds. Cody busted open, but the ref distracted, turns around just in time. But no, Kenny Omega up on the apron. And that is where the Bullet Club comes into play. Oh, and just slaps the world champ in the face.
Dean didn't like that disrespect.
No, he didn't. Headbutted him. Now Ambrose, snap elbow. Oh no, the torque.
Torque of the neck. Torque, 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 torque.
There you go, Graves.
Now you're getting it.
Oh my god. Oh, again.
Squeak.
Ambrose is
Torque.
relentless. Look at Kenny. Kenny's scared for the Intercontinental Champion. Picking Cody up off the mat.
I thought he was going to do it again.
And now Cody, what a... Oh my god, just slapping the chest of Ambrose. Knee straight to the mat. Now Rhodes. Oh, gouging at the eyes of Ambrose. Good God. Cody gonna do anything he can to pick up a victory. One. No, only a 1 count. And though Cody does hold some gold here on Raw's War, he does not hold the World Heavyweight Championship. So a victory still meaning the world to Cody here tonight. Wrenching on the head. Cody never won a world title back when he was in WWE the first time.
He was...
Many champions, but he was never world champ or WWE champ.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
Now the shots to the face. Ambrose now wrenching the arm. But Cody with the shot to the face. Back and forth, these two neck and neck here. Into the turnbuckle goes Rhodes. Now Dean to the middle rope, leaping bulldog. Beautiful maneuver. Now could Cody be done? 1, 2, no. Barely able to kick out before the 3. And now if Ambrose hits this, Cody is done. Hooking the arms and dirty deeds. It's over. No! Kenny Omega up on the apron again. The ref has to be close to throwing Omega out of this match.
Dean Ambrose hasn't gotten a clean pin attempt yet.
Oh, a snap power slam. Oh, and the ref throws Omega out. Omega is out of here. But that does not change the fact that the Young Bucks are still at ringside looking on. Now Ambrose, old, original, dirty deed, spiking Cody head first. But Rhodes not gonna give up easy. Going for the clothesline. But Ambrose, snap suplex. Torque in the neck.
Look at the torque.
The torque!
The torque is real.
And Ambrose telling the Young Bucks to bring it if they want to get involved. Dean Ambrose does not care. Oh my God, pinpoint accuracy. Boot straight to the midsection. Cody going for behind, and Ambrose now shin breaker. Oh, wait a second. The lunatic fringe heading to the top turnbuckle. And Dean with a huge splash. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose, off of a splash from the top rope.
He had to give it all he could, but he won out in the end.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary...
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
And for I don't even know how many weeks in a row, once again, the world champ standing tall. Match of the night is between this and Neville and Goldberg.
I would say this.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say this too. Main event, the match of the night. Be sure to let us know what your match of the night was down in the comments below. And remember, guys, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Brandon Branny Bear for both. That would be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you guys for joining us here for Raw is War Week 12 in Germany. And we will see you all next time.
It was Dirty Deeds, done by Dean.